they'll start with
Double
a B
P250
push.
then. That's
Nice.
what they'll start with. GMD has dropped 2 P250s for his teammates. We love to see it. We really do. The flashbang is out and Cold Zero has not been checked for. Moving through the sidewalk as sides often do. Stewie 2K just waiting at back train, waiting for the rotation. They will allow the plant to go down 4 versus 2. But now GMD is all that remains. It's not an idle distance for him. Doing good though. But there is the trade. Stewie advancing all over the round.
I liked the setup there. Stu had the bait set up first and foremost for Cold, but then Stu threw a flash above Cold's head because he knows everyone coming down pop will have to like react to hit Cold after he gets the kill. So Stu didn't throw the flash right away because he obviously wants the first kill to happen. Then he threw the flash above Cold so Cold could go for a multi-frag attempt. They got out a little farther than they wanted, but still a cool little setup.
Well, the CZs will be the response. Actually, with they got the bomb down, so lots of nades with this. But the bomb down is basically just look at the utility column. That's what it means. And perhaps as Rogue feel like they know something, or perhaps they've had success with this. Oh, that completely missed. I feel like,
ooh, that was a heavy decoy grenade.
Yeah, I feel like that was so close to doing so much, but just a little. Nades and CSGO. Let's go. Well, here comes the set piece. Let's see if it's good.
2 Molotovs flying in from the T side. Stewie avoiding the flashbangs and retaining his high ground advantage, but just maiming these players, although they will be finished off by Stewie 2K with 2 headshots. Can the bomb go down again? It can't. That is the force buy failed for Rogue.
Good job by Stewie. Heads up to keep his head down.
Yeah.
And avoid all those flashes. Cold a little bit unlucky there, and then Fur comes in with the bop, bop, bop. And we're going into a full eco.
Yeah, Stewie, I mean, that fight from Stewie, the first half was like actually kind of bad. He couldn't quite find the angles he wanted with the spray. And then it looks like he wasn't going to do anything. Then he gets 2 kills with like 10 bullets left from the MP9.
Yeah.
Really, really nice recovery there. If he doesn't get those, who the hell knows what happens in that round. Well, Fallen's staying on the CZ for the time being. He's going to have a lot of company. It's very difficult to be so far forward. He's trying to control as much as he can. He's got support from distance out of bolts. And the nade will be pretty decent there. Some extra chip damage. Bolts will finish off most of the players who have no Kevlar.
That was a really nice FAMAS.
What is it? Ooh.
I don't know, but it's nice, isn't it? Don't you think?
Oh, I know that one. Isn't that the Dejin one?
Oh, maybe. I feel like I might have seen it before, but
Maybe?
The fact that you're...
Maybe not.
It's nice.
You said that odd name. I feel like you're right.
I use the shark one, though, obviously. I don't even know what it's called.
How many shark skins are there? Is it just Blood in the Water and
I feel like it's just those 2.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a famous shark skin.
Spitfire it's called. FAMAS Spitfire.
Oh.
Did you guys ever get a skin submitted to the workshop?
We have 2 in the game.
Like you or just Face It?
Oh, no, Face It has 2. I have not tried to submit one.
So you can't, apparently, cause if you are like an influencer, you can't put your name or logo in any way involved with
really?
it, right? I was thinking about doing that. I started reading the guidelines.
Yeah, do it.
Has to be some kind of like logo or something.
Doesn't need to... Yeah, I mean, as long as people know that it's yours, it's all good. Yeah, so you can't have your face on there. I think
No,
I think a sticker of my face would do well. But it's
No,
it's not going to be a thing unless Team Bardolph makes the major. Rogue moving into the A site with Vice. Oh, he gets caught by his teammate. Lined up in the wrong place, got shot in the back of the head. However, the push still seems to be successful. But Fallen could change all of that, and it seems like he will.
Wow. Until that second of time where Fallen just killed 2 people, it looks so promising. But Rogue seemed sort of a bit slow to sort of perhaps even work out where the remaining 2 players might have been, considering sort of lining up grenades. It almost felt as though they didn't feel like they would be able, that SK could push them from alley with the remaining 2 players. They were completely open to that position, so small oversight cost them.
Yeah, SK is one of the first teams on CT side that I can remember that really prioritized alley as like doing their aggressive plays. And it really throws off your default T side because you want normally like if they don't do that, you can kind of scare that Ivy player into think he needs help and runs out of nades.
Yep.
But SK is pretty good at not doing that, not needing help, not like they just seem always on top of the hit, and probably due to the pillars on their team like Fur. who's just in ladder the whole round. In many matches, even if you know he's there, it's hard for you to kill him. Oh,
for sure. And it's quite amusing to see the triple AWP out of SK. I mean, SK is a team that can just AWP with everyone if they want, so bomb will still go down, but I don't think SK really care all too much. They are happy to improve their own economy, and they will do so. They will not lose a single player. That's wonderful. They even hold on to a huge amount of grenades this round. They didn't use very many grenades, so that's also something. That's also something to think about when it comes to eroding another team's economy, is the utility. Sometimes that is something that teams don't think about, but here we can see that SK are doing fairly well on the money department. 3 AWPs still, though. I do wonder how long they can hold on to the 3 AWPs.
And also, yeah, they're just going to kind of sit back. I'm curious to see if anyone has the close lower spawn right here. Nope, Cold Zero is opting to go on Z.
Well, we have lots of movement here from Fallen, just flashing everything. And get a forward position with the AWP. And they will have cleared now any potential early push into a position like Olof. And Roga just taking it quite slow. They're quite spread out at the moment. Perhaps wanting to get closer on Ali. And maybe they'll come back to an A split. Bomb is with them on Ali now.
Having an op like Fallen at sandwich is so annoying as a T, because it's like, if you don't molly him out properly and save your nades properly, like even if they give up Ivy right now, like they could kind of let the T's go backside right now, and it's not even a problem. And this is what I was talking about right here. Like if you're not smart, like if this guy just tries to go down ladder, like there's no reason for him to do that until his team comes out mid.
Fallen having a whale of a time in the middle of the A site. Just waiting while Vice is baiting. But what else is going on? You can see Fallen trying to identify, is he being baited in the meantime? Eventually goes out of position and Sick will pick him off, but he'll get traded by Cold Zero, creating some space with the smoke grenade, going on the bomb train with 30 seconds left, almost landing the shot onto Vice. There is one player though, flanking with the bomb. Will he make it towards A? Will he make it towards B? Stewie2K reveals his position as the last man, and the bomb is slowly creeping in. 20-second mark, and Vice finally finishes things off. 3 kills for Vice in that round. First round for Rogue.
The 3 AWPs to me is a pretty big indication of, like, you guys need to earn our respect. Because I feel like we're not going to see that otherwise. Like in a normal SK game, you're probably not going to see three AWPs.
It's cool to see Vice be patient, get that kill on Fur using his nade. Could have went the other way, could have tried to go faster and die. And
oh!
It's so funny.
Did he get wallbanged on the same spot he was trying to wallbang?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious because it's so uncommon that you see any of that work out.
It's so rare you see that landed. I wonder if he got a jolt as well. I certainly did. Fur. Oh, rings the bell.
Gosh.
Wow, he's so good at this game. Will get taken down by GMD though.
That flick dink, that was so clean.
He's like, oh, I headshot him?
It was so clean.
Let me finish him up. Cold Zero, they're lining up for him. Vice though, moving onto the bomb train now. Big fight to come. Fernan loves himself some ladders, but he will be thrown, pushed off the ladder this time. There is the lineup I was talking about earlier. 2 on 3 now as Stewie continues to clean up the A site. Kaden on the high ground taken out, and now GMD, his position is known.
Ooh, heavy nade from Bolts, landing literally on his feet. But GMD coming around the corner.
Fight for your right to party.
BMG. Well, good job by Rogue to get that round. Not still great economy if, and I think SK knows that. They're going to try to do a little damage with the half buy here. In that case, if you're watching, you're wondering why, SK probably wouldn't have forced bot if they lost that round super clean. Because it wouldn't have really done much to the economy. Maybe a couple P50s, but probably wouldn't even bought these guns.
Well, so clean entries into the A site for the anti-eco from Rogue's perspective. And just you left with a PT50 armor. Looking to cause some problems. And SK will be conceding a few rounds here.
Where is Dewey's Asian from?
China.
I wondered.
Where is
I've not
his-
seen the name Yip before, so
Where
I
is
was
your
curious.
Asian from?
That is such a great line, honestly.
That is quite good.
Like if you, no matter what the race, like if someone's, you know, black or something, and you're in a like Western country, like where is your brown from?
It is good.
I
It's
got
a good way
lyrics.
to ask
I got
'cause it's like-
lyrics.
I like that because like otherwise you're like like what?
It's like where
what
are you from? I'm
Asian,
from America. You know.
Country are you from? I'm
Yeah.
American. All right.
You never asked that to me though, James.
Yeah. What? White?
Well,
are
I just
you?
thought you were a white dude.
Yeah, you're wrong, weren't you?
Well, technically, well, okay, come on, right. So, course of French, he didn't know what Roquefort was, and he's like, "Where was it where we were?" And you were like, "I'm gonna get a great tan of my Indian skin."
Hey,
And
man, I do tan well. I've got olive skin. I just don't go in the sun.
Actually, I can't argue with his claim because I haven't seen any proof either way. So he can get away with that. But I just thought you were a white dude. Sorry.
Well, KD is going straight out there. Oh my god, Bolts is going to get taken down pretty easily. Be made to look to fall. KD with superior timing, but speaking of timing, the nade comes out at a very unfortunate timing, but he's got Vice and GM to make up for that. Cold Zero on the bomb train though, doing a lot of damage. Now he's not got the AWP, he's got the M4, and he's really making it work from that position. Stewie can't do anything though, stuck in a very difficult position.
Who was it? SK played the other day. We were watching.
Yesterday.
Was it C9 yesterday?
Yesterday it was
Liquid?
Optic.
Optic. I saw them have they had a kind of a struggle CT side versus Optic too, right? I remember. They didn't seem like.
Optic on train, they won 16-12. So
Yeah, but I think their CT was like kind of similar. Like started all right, or they started poor. Either way, it wasn't like the greatest CT side. So seems like SK still finding their comfort zone.
Crazy to think, isn't it, considering the history that they've had on this map.
Well, partly could be because did Bolts play inside for them?
Pistols. Ooh, third. Oh! Stick! Gotta get out of there. Oh!
Meat shots.
Oh, man.
He just
That
made the
was
deal look so
painful.
All
good.
but over with Fallen right here.
And there's the GG. The
Clean.
CZ. You know, I've been trying to use the 5.7 today, and you have to fire it so slowly for the bullets to go in a reasonable spread. It's really annoying. And I don't know if it's just getting used to,
Yeah.
like the old P250 at long range and also the new one.
I was using the 5.7 the last couple of weeks though, and I find I could spam it like batches of like 5, just like click, 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 stop. Click, click, click.
I wonder if I should just be crouching when I do that. But you don't want to be too stationary either. Well, I will continue my investigation. 6-4. SK on the buy once more. Fallen back on the AWP. Lots of activity around the connector area for SK. And they will send Cold Zero into the B bomb site, but it seems the action is towards A.
He's going to get absolutely body. Once again, Rogue really just sticking to this explosive outside style. And we'll see SK slowly adapt to it. Fallen working its way around the train. Tobias wraps his way around the train, and he's just falling straight through the smoke. My god. That just leaves Cold and Stewie. SK struggling to defend these fast outside takes, it would seem so far. And maybe there's a chance. It's a very hard site to retake, but if Stewie can get a clean shot, maybe he can liberate Cold from this connector position. But it will not be the case, seemingly. And what would you like to see any particular adjustments, Jordan, to the outside play of SK, or do you feel as though
Just someone
Rogue
out
just-
there. I feel like Fur needs a Bash brother with him up there. I feel like someone to go to town with him as a rifle. I don't know if it's supposed to be Bolt or Cold. Just someone up there, because you can do a lot of work from Sandwich if your E-Box player is someone like Fur. Like I feel like Fur takes so much attention to him, and in a lot of cases does a lot of damage. I feel like if Cold or Bolts was doing a little bit better job than Sandwich, I haven't been able to see on radar which one it is. I just keep seeing, I feel like every round that SK does have a fair fight, there's like 3 of them on bomb train, which in the end is a very like sensitive subject because, oh, he just headshotted Fallen for 46 damage on accident.
Oh my, that's not good. He's within 1 dig range. Meat shot
So
range.
Bolts is Ivy, so it's Cold. Cold or Fallen, depending I guess how they want to do the rotation. But it looks like they're allowing Cold to be the rotator inner in a lot of scenarios, so it's Fallen who's hoping for when you have an Opera helping, so you're playing your sandwich role, it can be either really insane or really poor because he just gets scaled on. And in this situation, it could actually be very helpful. But again,
All ready though from the bomb train, but he'll with the first shot. Second one's a connection, but he'll be very open for that trade from Sick. As Fur pushes the smoke, but Katie's gonna sniff that one out. And speaking about earning respect so far, Rogue in a good position to equalize the scoreline, and SK are having a lot of trouble, so consider the respect's more than earned as they wait for this rotation. And this is good from Rogue because, you know, they allow Cadian to work the map a bit, get into a different position. They just hold their ground. Maybe they can catch a play from SK. SK waiting for them to plant the bomb because that will tell SK a lot as far as the positions are for their opponents. So Rogue are playing this position out well. Cold Zero in heaven could be a problem though.
You'll hear the grenades being thrown. You know somebody's close. Probably the man with the bomb. Stewie walks into position. Cold has a Molotov, and of course, anyone want to reveal his position? Seems it was revealed anyway. Now what does Stewie do? That was the play. That was the play. That Molotov is perfect, but he escapes the corner, but does not escape Sick, who yields 3 kills in that round.
Imagine if Cadian doesn't go all the way around. I mean, Cold will be unnoticed, and they can make a pretty strong play. So,
yeah.
Really nice from Cadian and Rogue.
I smell coffee. It smells good.
Coffee.
Yeah, I have some kind of cold symptoms, so I had to acquire a hot drink to try and feel slightly better. Stave off the feelings. The bad feelings, man. SK on eco. SK mostly dead.
Rogue,
SK though totally dead.
It's
Rogue
interesting.
doing a decent job here, pressuring the big dogs.
Yeah, I mean, they're finding so much success going outside, aren't they? I mean, I'll be curious to see if they throw a wrench in the works, you know, they just like get that fast explosive B hit in and a timing where they feel like SK are, you know, throwing loads of pre-nades at the beginning of the round. Or we'll see how the adaptations work out for both sides. SK do not have an AWP, so maybe they'll feel like getting more aggressive somewhere. They do indeed start with 4 towards A as well. Going aggressive on Ali with bolts. Nice Molotov there.
A little contingency plan if they were doing the same and trying to rush him. That would allow Bolts, even if he got blind, to kind of backpedal while they had to take a tight angle.
That's
Hello.
the spot. It's for Stewie.
Who will hold on to the map of the area of B, rather, for the time being. Minute 10 on the clock. Still 3 smokes remain for SK. Curious as to what they might try to do with them. They're moving forwards on B around the bomb train. Hiko deploying grenades towards Ivy. He is trying to offer a fake, but it doesn't seem that they are convinced, SK. Trying to ruin the timing now of Rogue. Still one more smoke on Fur. Stewie trying to find something, anything, anybody jumping up. Now, with 40 seconds, I do wonder if Fur's going to drop a smoke into the pop dog area and make life even more difficult. You see the quiet rotation now from Rogue towards main. That's a pretty long rotation, though.
Yeah, it's cool to see them not be scared to do that, but at the same time, only having Hiko been teammate in the beginning is going to make it a very long route. But if they can explode out mid here and get the trades, and if there's not so much friction to get to bomb train, get that bomb down, they can win it. But they're not checking ladder, and Fur, that kill alone is going to make it tough because now he's a thorn in their side. But Cadian saying it doesn't matter.
7 seconds to plant this bomb, and that is going to be the round right there. I think it is too late this time, especially with the guns in tow. And it's interesting, when Cadian was throwing the fakes towards the B bomb site, he threw a smoke, and before he even threw the Molotov, Fallen moved into from connector into B, saw that one grenade was being thrown at a time and just left B immediately before the molly was even thrown, and they knew it was a fake towards the A bomb site, got into position immediately. So very good read by SK, and again that late game, maybe some more investment was needed for Rogue into that fake in terms of personnel. But there we are. Last round of the first half, and Bolts has gone all the way through Ivy. Spotted Hiko lurking, making a fade through the smoke, and he'll win a duel. That'll be a problem for SK.
Yeah, fast into the B-bomb site. Stewie able to get a shot off, but the trade from Katie is good. That flash was just blinded Stewie long enough to keep him from taking the shot in a little bit of a later timing to set it up for Cadian. And the sacrifice was well worth it, but Fur on the flank is causing lots of issues. Can Vice keep himself alive at the upper position? Fur starting to pressure him. And this is very sketchy. Vice needs to survive, and he's going to go down. Sick last man standing here. Very nice frag, has to go for the 180. Very difficult though, and Fur will win that for SK. They'll barely squeeze out a win here towards the end of this half, and it's a half that's definitely been troublesome for SK.
And then this is where, you know, SK will win T-Pistol or something and win like 16-7, 16-8, 16-9, and everyone will like overlook the match. But I think SK is smart enough to realize that there's something not comfortable about their outside hold right now. And I don't know if it's because of this switch. And now, you know, Bolts is Ivy. I don't know if they're expecting Fallen to be doing more to help Fur, but it seems like coming out team mid is a weakness for SK right now. Unless Fur gets like 2 or 3 kills.
Bolts has... Ooh, we've got double raid boss now on SK side as well. coldzera and Bolts with P250s. Only 2 players with Kevlar in this round for SK, which will be very interesting. If you don't hit the headshot, it can often take about 6-7 bullets to kill someone. So obviously these are pro matches, and it does mostly come down to the headshot. So let's see how this plays out for SK. They've got some more utility than you normally expect. The Molotov first into connector. 3 players moving very quickly through the B bomb site, which was abandoned by Rogue. Only sick at the back of CT spawn. How will this retake play out for the Rogue team?
Ooh, Fur trying to stop the flank here, covering the ladder. Katie will try to juke his way up, but what? I have no idea how that makes... Like, I don't know how any of this dynamic makes sense up the ladder, but still, SK holding on to the bomb plant at the moment is looking pretty good for them, although Rogue are getting some kills. Time is running low for them, and now it's just sick. He's got to be very precise. It's a nice kill and a second pop, but as, again, we can note, there's just too much time gone from the bomb. And Rogue will have to force buy in the following round. SK have done enough.
Get a P250 fallen, go on. Find one. Nice. I have not seen SK have 2 P250s before, so I'm happy with that.
You guys, have you seen that molly before through? Pretty neat.
I haven't seen him go 3 up and throw the molly into
No, the first one from Team Mid. Did you see it?
I didn't see that one.
He threw a jump throw from Team Mid over the 6 train, and it just caught the ground right side Ivy enough so that no one could be peeking right side Ivy on the box. And then Fallen went Ivy alone with the smoke. So I think that was why there was a fake work, just because you cut out the common side people watch from. And then, you know, if there was one playing on the left like right now, Hiko is, then maybe the fake wouldn't have worked. But
nice. I need to watch this back.
Yeah.
Bad talk.
Nice. Well, double mag 10, triple AK. SK looking to play the anti-force buy. It's going to be interesting to see how things go after the delay. See them taking it slow for the time being. And getting a feel of what's going on the map. Sick with the scout could be problematic. But only if SK takes some tags before they get a bomb down. Sick is in the right position, but where will the nades fall here for SK? Because Rogue seem to be rotating everyone. They have a very, very good amount of players on this bomb site. Pretty much everyone's Sick looking for the frags now with the scout. Can he connect something more? Nothing just yet. Gets tagged by someone. Not sure by who. And SK will get the bomb down, but this is proving very difficult for them. And this can go wrong. GMD on the flank. Hiko needs to somehow stay alive. He's burning though. He's being shot down as GMD comes in for the double on the spray, but he can only get one now. It looks like it might be over, unless Hiko can save it. Very low health against Bolts on the AK. It's not going to work. It's a very good effort though, Rogue, with good rotations. And they made SK really, really work for that one.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
3-round lead for SK, and Rogue's money sucks.
Sucks.
So We'll have to wait and see what Rogue can do when it's time to buy. It is not time to buy just yet, but it is time to stack the bomb train. And Bolts may see, oh, they will manage to circumvent him, all but one. Now they'll have to show their face. Can they get the multi-peek in? Not to any avail, not to any success. Fast round, a brief round, on to the next one. Buy time for Rogue, although it's gonna suck again because a lot of players are around the 4,000, 4,200 mark, which means if they want M4A4s, they will not have many grenades to play with at all. Look at that. Look at this.
Look at that.
No Molotovs for the CT side. This is less than ideal.
So what is the plan here? SK looking to explode on the outside. Around the outside, but only from one position, actually. Cold will eventually come down Pop Dog, but 4 players from exploding from Team Main here. That is certainly going to be powerful. It looks like there's nothing to really stop this. They're going to make a great progress around the side. The trading is effective for the AKs of SK, and once you do get 5 AKs out into the yard, you can just DM your way to success. And Rogue did not look ready for that.
Like GMD was like getting ready for like some ladder flash, something or another, and like the sounds in his right ear. I don't think, like, he probably heard them at the last second, but his brain probably didn't even think that was possible because he seemed not to even move at all. So that was interesting. And then yeah, good scaling by SK, as you say there. It's like a DM sesh, just for who can get the bomb train first. Everyone relay race, go from team mid. And just kind of release them. And yeah, like I said, this is one of those situations where, you know, SK wins this round, they go 13-7. Rogue wins the next round like a 1v1. SK resets them and they get like 16-8'd, and everyone thinks like it was clean, but really SK's CT side, like I said, was being tested.
And there are problems. They go fast again for the anti-eco. They want to be savages, James. They want to burn down all of Rogue's chances.
Kill the goats. Burn the crops down.
All of the crops.
Not after eating some sweet corn.
AKA Econ's.
I will burn this house down, but not before you cook me a nice dinner. GMD and KD remain with these pistols. Oh, sorry, Vice is there as well. 4 pixels of health in blue. And he would like to save this AK-47, even though they can buy in the next round regardless. AKs are always nice. And that's a good 3,100 he's carrying. Of course, the AK is cheaper, but they can't buy the AK on the CT side before anybody opens their Twitter. Everybody calm down.
Don't at me. That's what you're supposed to say, James. So
don't at me.
Don't at me.
Bro. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I'm fiddling over here. Sorry, stream. Fiddling.
Fiddle on the roof.
I was thinking I need to get like something to fidget with sometimes, because
like a fidget spinner keycap.
No. Because I do like I move around a lot. My hands want to be doing something. And maybe that's from the years of gaming. I don't know. My hands expect to be doing stuff.
You need a pen to hold.
Point. I just point at people, and then I'm really rude when I have a pen. It's all the pointing, much like yourself. Yeah. It's powerful. It feels powerful. It's much like falling with an AWP. I like how he's got the AWP lightning up at the moment.
Yeah, he's mixing it up.
Yeah.
I love the lightning. I have great sticker on my AWP lightning. The Dignitas with the funny eyes on the scope. It is outstanding. Now, I'm sure Fallen had seen one player move, making the run towards the IV position or the E-box position. This might have something to do with these grenades. Oh dear. GMD caught unawares, and KDN will surely be traded. Indeed he will. Some extra grenades just in case, make sure he's extra dead. 3-on-3, bomb needs to be collected. 1 minute mark, and Stewie has been creeping. Oh, he looks away at a perfect time, but he'll get the kill regardless. He is better equipped with the AK-47, but Sick has been making inroads towards the B bomb site, but sees no more.
So 45 seconds to go. This creates a really interesting spot for both teams, but more importantly for SK, I mean, they have the run of the map. Essentially, they can go anywhere together if they want to. It's kind of fun to see Fallen just on top of the green train, just running. Oh, it's not the green train. On top of the blue train, just running around, trying to see if he can find anything at all from that incredible vantage point. See if he can look into connector. But Vice, he's creeping from Old Bomb, and oh no, he can't find the frag. If he somehow finds one, creates a 1v1 for Sig, then this could be quite doable, but it's going to be very difficult now for Sig. There is a smoke actually on the floor, which he'll be able to pick up.
Makes his way out. Flashbang seemed to have worked onto Fur. And now where is Fallen? He has a smoke as well, so if he can identify where he is, it still won't be easy unless he places the smoke in the right place. If Fallen can see the top of the bomb train, then he probably gets a kill anyway.
He seems to know.
No kit or...
Huh.
Oh yeah, he has no kit.
So.
And little hope.
I was going to say, that's the round that SK is okay kind of losing right there, potentially. And then they just get to reset him heavily.
I love the very soft light thing.
The bell of victory.
Yeah.
But yes, they can buy anyway, Rogue, and they will save a weapon, so that's a nice bonus. Half the score of their opponent, Rogue. Now is the time for change. Make Rogue great again on train. GMD with the UMP, everybody else with a better weapon, better equipped, more grenades. Molotovs this time, as you heard. Early deployments, those Molotovs. Vice making nuisance of himself towards the IV position. GMD close to the Pop Dog for now, and it seems there'll be a focus from SK towards B for the next 20 seconds or so.
Yeah, just trying to look at what's happening, maybe get something going towards this upper position. There is not much to worry about for Cold though. He works his way around. I wonder if Vice is going to take a peek on Ali. He's quite deep at this point. We'll tell them something about the map, but it won't tell them SK's intentions. SK, a team very, very good at mixing up their pace, going very, very slow if they want. You can see that's exactly what they're doing. Rogue must be starting to get a bit anxious. And you can see they've got two players in B in the middle of the yard, which suggests that they don't 100% know, but do suspect a B. But that kill with the PT-50 is going to actually trigger a rotation here from Rogue. And interestingly, with 30 seconds left, 3 players from Ali with the bomb, they have to go really fast. This might get quite awkward for SK.
Yeah, but it's getting awkward for Rogue because Cadians missed 2 crucial shots there. They saw at least 3, maybe even 4 players towards the IV position. So they have the information, but they need the kills, and they start running in now. 14 seconds left. coldzera's got to drop. There isn't time for this. There's 9 seconds on the clock. Down goes GMD, and that will help them plant the bomb. As you can see, it's a desperation plant. Fallen doing his best, but it's a player by connector. coldzera charging forward to make the save. They just about does. 2 on 2 now. Do they know where both players are? They know where one of them is. Got one guy dancing on the bomb train. That's sick. The Molotov may force him forward. More smokes to create some more space for Fallen. This is going to get super ugly if it's not already. coldzera trying to watch the flank. Fallen must stay close to the bomb train, but he's too close. There's a trade from coldzera. Now Hiko has the information running forward, moving out of the molly. Hiko on the high ground, and somehow SK saved the round. Match point for SK as well.
I love watching SK play XVX situations because at the whole time here, I'm kind of like playing with them, and it's so fun to watch and see the possibility and to see them take advantage of those subtle possibilities and how Fallen realized, like, hey, if I plant in the smoke right away, I'm probably just going to get lined up because it's very easy for CT to peek the right side bomb to shoot down the line. But by going to the front bomb, he allows himself like a more obscure plant spot, even though it's like the default one normally. In that situation, it wasn't. And then Cold being aware.
God. Oh no.
Fast moving action here on the A side. And that just might be the end of it. Sick launched, blasted. SpaceX for Sick at the end there. 16-7 for SK. What a few rounds. That was fun.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling this would happen to me. So there still seems to be some kind of chemistry issue when it comes to the defense for SK on the maps I've watched them play. And that seems to be maybe caused partially by Stu coming in and being someone who could play some of those solo sites, and Bolt's played there before. And now they moved Bolts to Alley and a little bit different chemistry. So they'll have time to flush those out.